Today we're making granola. In the bowl I have steamed some fresh apples. I don't want to add added sugar. Usually granola is a healthy meal, but it can be made unhealthy by the excess sugar that's put up in it. So I'm doing mine just a little bit differently. I'm using fresh apples and I'm just going to blend those up. I didn't want to use store-bought applesauce. I want to make sure there is no added sugar. Into the mixture, I'm going to add 3 bananas. Bananas will contain plenty of sugar. These are slightly overly ripe bananas that we're going to add to the mix. And this is going to be the binder for the granola. And overly ripe. Now, in order to get your granola a little bit crispy, I need to add a little bit of oil. And of course, we're going to go with a healthier oil, and I'm going to go with the coconut oil. So let's blend all these together. That smells real good. So the oil is going to go inside. I have about 3/4 of a cup. I warmed it. That way it makes it easier to cook the ingredients. Really important to have everything well incorporated. It's probably the hardest part of making the granola. So the hard part is completely done. And for safety reason, I always like to take this off. Now I'm just going to add all my ingredients into the bowl. Sunflower seeds, about a cup. Sliced almonds, about a cup. Whole cashews, again about a cup. I'm putting in wheat germ, probably about 1/2 cup. This is eyeballed. I'm gonna start out with about 4 cups of old-fashioned oats. You can add cinnamon or any other seasoning that you want at this point, but this is an eyeball mixture. I don't add any raisins or any fruit at this point. That can be incorporated at the tail end after you bake your granola. You don't have to bake it if you have a dehydrator. This is an excellent way to dehydrate it and not apply any type of heat to the mixture. And it'll come out just as firm and as crunchy. So this is well moistened. It's a little bit too wet. So I'm going to add a little bit more oats to the mix. Everything's incorporated, it all sticks. So I'm gonna eyeball this and add about another cup to it. Just right. Now this apple and banana makes this smells really, really good. And it will give you all the natural sugar that you could want in a granola mix without anything that's going to be high fructose. And so far, I think we're all vegan friendly also. Okay, so right now I'm using my pizza pan. I coated it with aluminum foil. This is to make the cleanup easier. I don't have nothing that it'll stick or adhere to. And I'm going to simply spread this out on the pan. I already have my oven preheated. I have it preheated to about 200 degrees. And we're going to slowly cook this ingredient. You don't want big clumps, you want to spread out nice and evenly. And I'll be using a second pan. Now into the oven, we're going to place this. Until it's nice and crispy. Okay, so this is my second pan. It goes in the oven also. So this is the batch of granola coming out. It's been about an hour and a half. And as we look through the granola, everything is toasted, golden, crumbles really nice. I'm gonna have to let this cool off. I'm going to store it in an airtight container. And of course I have a double batch of this, but this probably is enough to last me for most of the winter on those cold days where all I want to do is add a little bit of fresh fruit or warm milk, yogurt, even ice cream. But of course, this is a healthy version of granola.